Hey guys, so in today's video we're taking a look at the brand new 3S Arrma Vorteks. This is their latest 3S RC, and so I picked one up. I'm going to unbox it and drive it around for you guys, show you what it's all about. But before we get into the video, I need to let you know this video is being sponsored by the Hobby Shop in Stockbridge, Georgia. That's right, the Hobby Shop in Stockbridge, Georgia is sponsoring this video. So if you're in the Stockbridge area or the Atlanta area, or even if you're not, you know, drive from Texas to come see the Hobby Shop in Stockbridge, Georgia. They've got all kind of RC related stuff. They got RC cars, RC planes, RC boats. They've got tanks, tractor trailers, just all kinds of RC related stuff. They got a room full of bodies. RC car bodies, maybe I should clarify that. So you can customize your own body for your RC, and they have got a bunch of stuff that's not even RC related. They've got like the slot cars, they got model trains, they got model kits like Gundam models and Star Trek models, Star Wars models. I said Star Trek twice. They've got all kind of crazy stuff that you can use to spend your time. Lots of entertaining stuff. If you're looking for something to do to keep you busy, looking for a hobby, go check those guys out. Let them know that I sent you. Once again, that's the Stockbridge Hobby Shop or the Hobby Shop in Stockbridge, Georgia. I'll leave a link down in the description to their website. Let them know that I sent you in there. Apparently I sell a lot of rustlers. They say people come in all the time looking for rustlers because they saw my video, and that's awesome. So go check those guys out. Let them know that I sent you. Thank you so much, and I guess let's get into the video. Before we get into the box, on the side you can see it advertises a lot of stuff. It's got like easy to access differentials, and all the parts apparently come out pretty easily. It has a modular design. I've never had one of their 3S RCs, so I'm not entirely sure what all it has. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Ooh, I got the purple one. They do have different colors like this, the red, white, and blue one, the purple one, and the green one. And I got the purple one because it really stands out. I think it looks a lot different than all the other ones I have, all the other RCs. So I think this is a really good looking truck. The DX3, which we've seen come with several of the RCs that come from Horizon Hobby. Bag full of goodies. Oh, that's a high-speed pinion, and clips and stuff for the shocks. And this little tool I have not seen before. I don't know, this is a tool that comes with Arrma's 3S RCs. That's pretty cool. Kind of excited to pull the plastic off. Man, I really like this color. I know some people are going to say it's kind of a girly color, the pinks and purples and stuff like that, but I don't care. I don't care. I have a pink Stampede. Did you know that? I have a pink Stampede. I think this thing looks pretty good. That's a good looking RC. Everything about this thing looks good. I like how the wheels and tires look. I like the body shape. I like the wing on back of with the spoiler, the wheelie bar, and the bumpers. And man, the body's looking a little crooked here. So looks like this is a little bit crooked for whatever reason. We'll see if once we take it off and put it back on, it straightens it out. But this is a good looking RC. And, you know, I don't like a lot of the Arrma RCs the way they look. I think a lot of them are kind of ugly. This is one of their real looking RCs. This thing looks fantastic. The more I look at this thing, I just took pictures of it, the more I look at it, the more I like it. I notice it's heavy too. Man, this thing's got some weight to it. It's pretty hefty. Let's get this body off. Oh, and don't forget, this thing's got protectors on the roof of it. So they're taking a note from Traxxas, it seems. Is that hair or is that plastic? That's plastic. There we go. Yeah, that wing is just, the body is just bent. It's just twisted for whatever reason. I don't know why it's twisted and torqued. Well, it won't hurt it too much, I don't guess. So let's get on the inside of this thing. It's my first time looking underneath the 3S Arrma, really. I mean, I've looked at a Granite before, so I don't know exactly how they compare to one another. One thing I do like about Arrma, I like how they got these little guards right here for the shocks. So if you hit anything or anything, protects the springs on there. That's pretty nice. You can see some aluminum pieces inside there. They were saying that you have clearance for rocks right there. It's one of the things they advertised. I don't know how well that will have clearance for rocks, but I guess we'll see if anything gets caught inside there. It's got a 3200 kV motor, so it turns slightly slower than the Rustler does. Drive shaft, is that a plastic drive shaft or is that aluminum? Look, it's plastic. Oh, look at that. Can you just pull the drive, oh, you can straight out just pull the drive shaft off. That's cool. It is a plastic drive shaft. It has a spring inside of it. I'm looking down the center of it. I don't see any metal or anything. So that's well, you can that's pretty cool. So see how hard it is to put it back together. Oh, not hard at all. That's cool. That's good too, because you have to take this off to adjust the slipper clutch inside of there. The slipper is inside of here. And plastic drive shafts. They look pretty thick though, at least. You can adjust your camber and toe, it looks like. On the rear, you can adjust your camber, but you cannot adjust your toe, which is fine. And of course, the wheels toe in a little bit, as all RCs do. So, and guards to keep dust and debris and rocks and stuff out of it. I don't know, looks pretty cool on the inside. Let's get a battery in here and get this thing running. Let's take a look at the wheelie bar before we get started too. So it's got like a hinge right there. It looks like it's got like a piece right there that's made to flex. So I guess as you hit it, it will absorb some impact. That'll be interesting to see how that works. I don't know if this is how they have it on all their RCs, all their 3S RCs, but that's a pretty interesting thing from Arrma. So we're going to see how well that holds up. I'll be running a 3S 5000 milliamp 100C smart technology Spectrum battery in this thing. You adjust those straps so that you can get a battery in and out easier. There we go. Oh no. Give me a flashing red light. Controller's on. Yeah, it's on. Let's figure this out. All right, so it's got a single flashing red light. LED flashes red with single short pulse repeating. It says throttle trim not at neutral. Turn ESC off. Adjust throttle trim on transmitter to neutral. The throttle trim is on neutral. It even has a little beep whenever it hits neutral. And so I don't know what's causing it to do that, so I got to figure this out. All right, I'm back. I had to fix it. It took me a bit. I had to run to town, run an errand. I went and got some dinner, so I got some food in me, and so I don't know what was going on with it exactly. I rebound the transmitter, so I just rebound it, and I recalibrated the ESC, and then it's working. I'm not exactly sure if there's a switch that was set incorrectly on here. There's a bunch of knobs and stuff that need to be switched in the proper position, and they appeared to be. I don't know what was going on, but now I got it fixed, so now we can actually run it. It's weird only hearing 3 beeps. All right, I'm actually really excited about this. This is so cool. Man, this is such a good looking RC. And by the way, in case you're wondering if the hobby shop gave this to me, they did not give it to me. They I actually had to pay for it myself. Make sure everything seems to be centered, and there we go. And that's quick. Oh, I didn't want to roll it on the asphalt just yet. It spins really easy. Man, it spins easy. It's got the AVC on it. Woo! Let's give it a quick speed run test. Speed test run, whatever. All right, got the GPS on it. Let's see what it does out of the box. Here it comes. Let's see. Woo! Now we're gonna have some fun with it. Sign, the wheels are hitting the body. Yeah, you can see when you turn the wheels, it'll come down low enough to where it'll actually hit the body. And I guess if they balloon out, they'll grab the body too. So, and you can hear it when it does it. Ooh. Ooh. Seems to catch the ground pretty good. As far as wheelies go, from a standstill, you can feel the punch. The punch is on like a medium setting. May need to move that punch up some. It spins really easy too. Man, it spins easy. Yeah, see, it just spins right around. I don't know if that's a suspension issue or the tread of the tires. Yeah, I didn't do that on purpose. Yeah, you can see once that punch delay gives up, it'll pick the front end up. All right, I raised that punch setting up to 5, so oh, that's a world of difference. Look at that. That thing is completely different RC when you do that. Can it do all these? Let's see. Nope. Nope. It just has a slipper clutch. So I guess you could torque that slipper clutch down, but I don't want to do that. You could damage the drivetrain. Got the ramps out. Let's get in the air, see how well it flies. Whew. That's pretty good. It flies really well. Oh, that was a good solid hit. That wasn't full throttle. Man, full throttle, this thing would fly so far. Oh, it hit something in the ground, but it's all right. Man, this thing flies far, doesn't it? It lands really solid too. Get a small jumps on here, let's see. Corrects in the air really nicely. Man, this is a nice little RC. I like it a lot. Look at that. It hits on the ground and it stays. Hit a 45-degree ramp. Man, okay. I have to say, this RC is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Look how well it stays on the ground when it lands. Let's see if we can pull a backflip with it. That was awesome. That was so good. Man. Man, this is... That is really, really nice. This RC is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I wonder if it spins fast enough to get a double backflip going. Man, I don't know if I want to try it right now. Nice slow backflip. Let's see if I do a forward flip. It didn't go in reverse fast enough. Yep, it did. Not too bad either. But I don't like doing forward flips. They're kind of rough, so let's see if we can do that little... I don't know if this is the right ramp for it. That little backwards spinny flip. I don't know what you call it. Let's try it. Let's see. Not really. It doesn't go from It doesn't go forward to reverse and back very fast. There, it did it. Woo! Woo! Yeah, look at this. I'll take that tire off and see what's going on with that. Oh, look at that. I lost a screw out of there too. Huh. Doesn't look bent to me. Look at this nonsense. That piece inside there is bent. I don't know if you can tell. That hole is stretched up and down inside of here. Let's see, let me turn this off. So I don't know if you can tell, but that piece is bent. So listen to this. Hear how you don't hear my finger hitting anything coming down for right there? Right here, there's a lump right there. This piece is twisted inside of there. That's crazy. I've never seen anything like that. That's why it's wobbling. I don't know if I can straighten that out. So I pushed on it and I straightened it out some. So it's not quite as wobbly as it is, but I couldn't fix it all the way. Ooh, it's kind of scary when you hear that tire hit that body, isn't it? And that's my battery. All right, guys, there you have it, the Arrma Vorteks. And I actually went out to the park. And the park is crowded. There's people everywhere, so I could not run it out at the park, so I can't get any more footage of it today. I gotta get this video out tomorrow, right? So I'm not gonna be able to drive it anymore between now and then, and that's unfortunate because I actually do want to drive it some more. I'll probably do another video of me driving it around at the park or something like that. Well, I guess before I get into what I think about it, I should explain my sponsorship, because this is a sponsored video by the hobby shop, but they did not like pay me, like it has nothing to do with this right here. Basically, they did a favor for me, and this is me repaying the favor by plugging the store. I paid $380 for this thing. That's what this thing costs, $380. That's what I paid for it. So don't think I'm walking up here with like a free RC or anything like that. That's nothing like that. But so I did pay for it, and I think that it is worth $380. A lot of the 3S RCs seem to range from the low 300s to the high 400s, and I think this one fits like right in the middle. Is where this one belongs. I think the performance of it does 51 miles an hour out of the box, and you can drive it in grass with that same gearing. That's a big deal. It doesn't overheat the motor, at least not what bit I drove it out here. I'm actually going to drive it again when I finish filming, because it's getting dark, so I can't really film it, because once it starts getting dark, it just doesn't pick up very well. I'm very impressed with it. That's 51 miles an hour. That's crazy fast, and you can drive it in grass. If you put the high-speed pinion in the Rustler and try driving in grass, it just doesn't work. And of course, I didn't put the high-speed pinion in this thing. I don't know what it does on the high-speed pinion, but the pinion that's in it, 51 miles an hour, plenty fast enough. I think that is a lot of fun. It's more fun than I thought it was going to be, because it has a lower kV motor and it's a cheaper RC than some of the other 3Ss I have. I thought it was not going to perform very well. It is fast, it's quick, it flips in the air. It flips in the air when it leaves the ramp. So you don't have to have a ramp to make it flip. I am very impressed by that. It forward flips really well. And in case you do not know, forward flips can be very difficult to pull off with some RCs, because what they tend to do, they tend to spiral like this when you start going into a forward flip. This one doesn't seem to do it. I don't know, I only did one forward flip. I try not to do forward flips because they can be dangerous to do. They can be hard on your RC, so I kind of avoid them. But I like it. I like it a lot. So I guess my negatives, what do I not like about it? It seems like it doesn't keep traction very well sometimes. When you're turning, it wants to kind of spin. And I don't recall the Rustler or the Haas like spinning like that. Maybe they do, and I just didn't pay attention to it. But it seems like it spins out kind of easily, which isn't that big of a deal. It's not super bad or anything like that. I didn't like how I pulled that screw out, and apparently what happened was this, you can see there's little indentions right there. Looks like the shock tower hit up against there and knocked that screw out. And so that's what it looked like it did, and that's how that came apart. And of course I did bend that wheel, and I did bend it back some, and so it's a little bit straighter. I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to straighten that out. I've never bent a wheel quite like that, but now I know that it can do it. So I don't know how common that is. I was doing some pretty crazy jumps. I know I was sending it out across the yard, you know, 50, 60 feet. You know, it's got to be, I didn't measure or anything, but I know about how long my yard is, and I know how big a 50-foot jump is. And it was, I mean, I was hitting it not wide open, because wide open, it'd go really far wide open, but I was hitting it pretty fast, pretty close to top end. And so this thing was flying across the yard. It held it really well, you know, except for that one tire, which is, I think, is a minor issue, because it maybe just be how I landed crooked. But I didn't break any of the A-arms, I didn't break any of the drive shafts. They don't look like they're twisted or anything like that. Didn't break any toe links, didn't break the steering, didn't break any of that. And of course I had to rebind the transmitter straight out of the box, which is kind of weird. That was weird that I had to do that. So, but other than that, I really like it. My future concerns, it does have a plastic center drive shaft, which I don't know how well that's going to hold up. I don't know. I do have the punch set on 5, so I raised the punch up. The slipper clutch seemed to do pretty well. It didn't get loose during our first run, which is nice. Sometimes on those slipper clutches on my other RCs, they start getting loose as you drive them, and it's kind of weird, and they start performing kind of weird, but it seems to hold together pretty well. Overall, I think I like it. And don't forget, it is an amazing looking RC. Look how mean that thing looks. It is such a good looking RC. I can't get over how good it looks. I don't care that it's pink and purple. I don't care. I think it looks fantastic. I really do. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it today. I hope you guys pick you up one. I think if you do, you won't be disappointed at all. It's a ton of fun. I highly recommend it for $380. That's really, really well priced. It is a very good price for this thing. It performs, like I said, it will outrun the Rustler and the Haas out of the box, which is crazy. And so for me to be impressed with this thing, I guess it says a lot, because I expected it to suck. I expected it to suck, because I know how underwhelmed I was with the different 3S RC when I got it out of the box and I drove it, and I'm like, this is too good. It wasn't an Arrma, but for this one to be such a fast, quick, and you know, it flips in the air so nicely, it controls so nicely in the air, really is fantastic. It really is fantastic. I'm very impressed with this thing. I'm very happy with it. So I think you guys should pick you up one if you are looking into it. But anyways, that's all I got for you today, guys. I am losing daylight. I'm going to drive around and run my last battery out while I still got a little bit light left. I hope you guys pick you up one. They are available now, and a local hobby shop. Go to the Stockbridge hobby shop and pick you up one. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much. That's all I got for you today. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down there in the whatever subscribe box thing or whatever. It's a big red thing labeled subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys later.